My message to Gabriel when he's older is that you are so loved, so wanted, and that you're gonna live a life with no limitations, that mommy and daddy love you so much, and that we're gonna be holding your hand throughout your journey in life, and we can't wait to see where life takes you, and we do know that you're gonna accomplish so many things. I was 19 weeks pregnant and we had a hard journey to get here. I suffered 4 miscarriages, so this was my 5th pregnancy. I am at the MFM appointment. I joined the scan and it comes back that our baby has a congenital heart defect. We just were emotional. There's that one chance of hope that you're holding on to, that maybe the MFM was wrong and there was some type of error.
So initially when we had that first pediatric cardiology visit, we met with a doctor and she was able to tell us exactly, yes, it was truncus arteriosus. And the game plan would be basically, we would need to look for specific hospitals. So we did our research basically, and we came to the conclusion that Nicklaus Children's Hospital was the best hospital to have our son have his corrective surgery.
So for a baby with a truncus arteriosus, there is basically at some point there is only one option, is to repair the malformation, right? So that means that we need to do what we call an open heart surgery, during which we have to stop the heart for a limited period of time to be able to repair the whole the malformation. So in a normal heart you have 2 big vessels coming from the heart, one from the left side of the heart that we call the aorta, and then another one coming from the right side of the heart, which is the pulmonary artery. Okay, and then in the truncus arteriosus you have only one instead of having 2 vessels coming from the heart. This is what we call the truncus, right? And it gives rise to other vessels going to the body and the lungs.
So the first day of surgery was an emotional roller coaster. Something that I had never been through in my entire life. His procedure lasted from, it was probably 7 in the morning up until 4 in the afternoon. When we finally got the word that the surgery was over and it was a success, it was just an amazing feeling. You feel like you can breathe because you have your son back.
So throughout his life, he will need, to have a follow-up during his whole life, and that's actually true for all the children who require an open heart surgery, just to check on the function of the heart, the rhythm of the heart, also the new connection that we created,
After almost 5 weeks of being here, we finally got the news that we could take our baby home. It was magical, being able to bring him home, have him, we were more excited, I think, than he was, showing him around his nursery and being able to put him in the bassinet. We were very excited.
At Nicklaus Children's Hospital, we innovate every single day by putting the patient at the very center of all the decisions that we make.
For me to be a father, it definitely means a lot. He came out of this, it was something so beautiful, and it kind of gave me this full circle moment that, this is what you were supposed to be. You were supposed to be a father, and you were supposed to love this child undeniably with everything in you. And I do, from the bottom of my heart.